So, what is up, guys? This is an update to the channel. Life has been hectic, good and bad, but I'm not here to complain or glaze myself. But this is an update to it all. The upload schedule has been shaky, and I plan to upload more with better consistency on a schedule. Me and my family had recently moved, so that's why there's a background change. This video was filmed not too much time after the new year before I had moved. All videos in the future will be filmed on my new background from now on. My new situation doesn't have a clean background like my old house did. Enjoy the video, like, comment, subscribe, and please share the video to friends and family that would appreciate it. I greatly appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all have a good day, and I hope you tune back in. Thank you.
What is good, guys? It's Raps Kicks back at it again with another video. Today I'm gonna be doing my top 10 sneaker slash shoe pickups this year of 2025. 25 was pretty stacked with a bunch of crazy releases. We had the Black Metallic 5s. They sent the sneaker community into a big fuss. We had the Brick by Bricks that was at one point up to $1,000 in resale. Not only that, but it was a very sought after shoe just because of the looks and the collaboration as well as the dope story behind it. We had the Black Cats that sold out real fast and are up in resale. And then we had the Gammas release that their resale was about like 600, but it's going down. It's not the main point of it, but people bought that release up just because of how long it had been that the Gammas had not been out. But I'm gonna start my list. These are my favorite 10 shoes in order, one being my favorite, 10 being the least favorite. Just because the shoe is at number 10 doesn't discredit how dope it is, but compared to the other shoes on this list, that's just my opinion. It may be a certain shoe may be higher on your list, but that is nothing against that shoe. So we'll work our way from the top down to number 1. We're gonna start at number 10. Let's get it. So before I reveal my number 10 of the top 10 pickups of this year from my pickups, I would like to please ask you, all these shoes that I'm gonna show right now, the 10 I'm gonna show, half of them have a review, but the other half will get their review shortly after the new year begins. So I'd greatly appreciate it if you go check out all those reviews that are already out, and I will have more coming very soon. But with that out of the way, let's get going. For number 10 is a shoe that I had wanted ever since I was young, and that is the Air Jordan 5 Grape with the Nike Air in its OG form. Absolutely love these shoes. I wanted these when I was younger. Purple was one of my favorite colors growing up, with as alongside the color blue. These are just dope. They brought these back exactly to spec, in my opinion. You got that dope teal Nike Air. You got the clear bottom rubber sole, and you got that loud tongue on it that the 5 is known for. This is a dope pair of shoes. Jordan really went hard on the Air Jordan 5s this year, releasing the metallics, the fire reds, and the grapes. And in 2026, there are a lot of Jordan 5s from back in the 2000 era that are coming back in 2026, which I'm very excited about. I plan to pick up all of those, the University Blue, the Sunsets, and there was another one. I forgot. I'll remember it later. I may put it in, but if not, y'all will fill it in the comments, maybe. But let's move on to number 9. So we're at number 9 on the list. This is gonna probably surprise some people, maybe piss some people off, because I know this is higher on some people's list, but it is the Air Jordan 12 Taxi in all its glory. I'm surprised it did not sell out right away. I know Nike probably made a lot of pairs, but the way that people were complaining that Nike wasn't releasing this pair again and just giving us different rehashes of this, like the Wings and the Masters. And I forgot what the other one was called, but there's another one that looks almost exactly like this. It has the red accents instead of the black, but it's black right here. I forgot what they're called. Let me know down in the comments if you know. But this is a dope pair of shoes. I've never worn a pair of 12s. I got the cherries from last year, but still haven't put them on yet. Definitely want to do that this summer. But overall, I thought this was a dope pair of shoes, and this is an amazing shoe in Jordan history for what he did in these. Let me know what you think down below. Did you end up scooping these up? I definitely need to still get a double up in these. So now we're at number 8 on the list, and this is a dope pair of shoes right here. I'm really happy they bought these back, but it is the Air Jordan 8 Aqua. The last 2 years ago, they gave us the playoff 8s, and then this year they gave us the last 2 to complete the rotation of all the OG colorways for the Jordan 8, which I think is a really dope thing. Just like they did with the 5s, they brought back all the OG colorways. In my opinion, I think they should always do that when it's an anniversary in the same year, bring back all the OG colorways and other later colorways of that model that are pivotal to the sneaker community, like the Air Jordan 5 Toro Bravo. They should have brought that back this year. It may be a little too soon for that, but it's a dope shoe that I think needs to be brought back ASAP. But this is at number 8. It was hard to put this at number 8. I wanted to put it higher, but let me know what you think down below. A beautiful shoe, no doubt. And we all remember the hype from back in the day when Kanye wore these and brought a lot of hype to these. But let's move on. Moving on to number 7, we got a Jordan 4. This released as part of a line with a couple other models that I thought was pretty dope, but it is none other than the Air Jordan 4 Rare Air. These I thought were really cool. I recently tried to get a double up on these. I tried to go back and get another one, but at this moment they're all sold out. At one point they were on sale for like 165, 175, something like that, which was really good. I should have hopped on it when I had the chance, but didn't. This is a cool pair of shoes that references the design flaws in Jordan 4s and other models from the past where defects would happen, like the tongue patch being upside down. This brought back a lot of rare concepts that they don't really do anymore, like the removable Velcro tongue that you could switch the position of the flight, as well as the materials and the Nike Air on a non-OG colorway. These are really nice. I like the color scheme and the materials that they chose for this. And yeah, that's about it. These I do like a lot, but let me know what you think at these being number 7, and where do these place on your list for the year. So now we're at number 6, and for number 6 is a shoe that I've always liked, not always wanted, but that I always thought was dope growing up, no doubt. It's a different type of Jordan model, but it is the Air Jordan 8 Bugs Bunny. These I really like. I like the color scheme, and this is the first year I get my first ever eights, and that includes the Aqua eights as well as these, the Bugs Bunny eights. I never held or had a pair of eights, so I think it's just really dope that I finally get them. I really like these. This is a different type of shoe compared to other Jordans in the Jordan Retro line, from the inner booty to just the shape, the pattern, and design on the side, as well as the straps that are very different from a lot of other shoes. Not many other shoes have this design. The only one I could think of, the top of my head, is the Huarache Nike Air Trainer High. If there are any others, let me know down in the comments. But this is my number 6 on the list, and I just love these, especially the Chanel tongue. But let me know what you think. Where did this rate on your top pickups of the year? Comment down below. Let's move on. We are at the middle of the list. We are at number 5. And this pair of kicks I love. I've always wanted the high version, but I definitely have no complaints settling with the low, and that is the Air Jordan 11 Low Bread or Playoffs. This is a dope pair of shoes, no doubt. Like I've said, I love 11s. 11s is like my second or third favorite Air Jordan model, and this is a pair that I've always wanted. Just love that translucent red bottom on there. And as always, we got that sexy, smooth, clean patent leather that is just always nice, especially when it's fresh. 11 lovers, y'all know that when that first wear comes around, man, that patent leather just looks so good. There's just nothing like it in the Jordan line, like the 11s when they're fresh out the box. Let me know what you think down below of these. Did you end up scooping these up? I definitely need to get a double up on these. These are really nice. Definitely look forward to wearing these this summer. I think they need to make it a regular thing where they release the lows not too much time after they release the highs, because these are just dope. Like I said in my review of these, I regret not getting the Space Jam lows, but luckily in 2026, we're going to be getting the highs as well as the Space Jam 9s. But we're going to move on. So, this next pair of kicks is a pair of kicks that was very special to me ever since I was in middle school, just because my brother's friend had these, and I always thought these were super dope. They're an all black pair of shoes. Y'all could probably guess what I'm talking about, but I'm talking about the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat. These are just a sexy, amazing pair of kicks. Absolutely love these. And this may be a hot take, but in my opinion, the Air Jordan 3 Black Cat is way better than the Air Jordan 4 Black Cat. That's just my opinion, but that bit of patent leather, I think, just makes it pop a lot more, and the contrast with the light gray, whatever you'd like to call it, the different shade of black on there just makes this pop a lot, as well as the glossy midsole. They did a great job with these, especially the laces. I love the laces. A lot of people didn't like these, but I absolutely love these. These were gonna be higher on my list, but like I said in the beginning, there were a lot of dope pair of shoes that released this year. But let me know what you think down below of the Black Cat 3s being number 4 on my list, and where did they rank on your list. Definitely happy that I doubled up. Maybe I should have even tripled up because I'm gonna be wearing my pairs a lot. Let's move so on. We're at number 3 now on the list, and I've always loved this model. I started wearing this model, and this model was my first pair of retros back in the day, and that is the Air Jordan 1 Low Chicago. These are amazing. So happy they brought these back this year with the big swoosh, with the good leather. Well, in my opinion, it's good leather. They did these justice, just like they did with the black toes from 2 years ago. The leather quality's nice. I've been seeing pictures of worn in pairs, and the toe box just creases so nicely. Absolutely love these, like I've said in other videos. I have love for the Jordan 1s. I have the lows, the OG lows, the mids, the comfort versions, the high OGs. I still need to get my hands on a pair of high 85s. That is a goal, but they canceled the bread release. It's not like I was going to have a good chance to get those anyway, but yeah, that's just my opinion. But let me know what you think of these. These are almost completely off the retail market right now. So if you want a pair, I definitely recommend you go get them if you've been on the fence about them. We are getting close to the number 1 spot. We are at number 2 now. Honestly, these could have been number 1. In fact, in the review of this shoe, I even said it was my sneaker of the year. But like I said, when I compared all the shoes, really looked at them, thought about it, this the one that I picked for number 1 is a good choice, and this being number 2 was a hard decision to make, but it definitely deserves it. And it's none other than the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red. These are an amazing pair of kicks, beautiful pair of shoes. I love how they brought back the 23 on the side. They had that Nike Air stitched on the back and a beautiful icy blue sole. These needed to come back. It had been decades, 2 decades just about, since they had released the Fire Red 5 in this version. They had released the Air Jordan 5 Fire Red Silver Tongue a couple years back, but this is also part of Michael Jordan's legacy, and the Jordan 5 definitely very welcomed. I got my double up, definitely want to get a triple up. And man, I just got to comment again. I love that beautiful sole on the Air Jordan 5. What do you guys think of these ranking number 2? Let me know down below. Did you scoop these up? Because I absolutely love these. These are still a 10 out of 10 in my opinion. And I still need to get my triple up real soon. Sizes are dwindling and they're very low on the retail market. But I know there's some on the aftermarket. But like I said, and I've always said, resellers, you won't get none of my money. So that's just facts. But let me know down below what you think. So guys, we're at number 1 now. This was a hard decision, to be honest. There was at least 3 other kicks that I wanted to put in this spot, but when I really thought about it and really looked at the kicks, it had to be for my number 1 for 2025 is the Air Jordan 4 White Cement. These are absolutely a beautiful pair of kicks. I've been rocking mine a lot this year. no doubt. I did get a triple up on these. That was definitely mandatory. I like the material. Some people complain about the material, but I'm just fine with it. I'm gonna be rocking them. They're gonna get scuffed up. I'm gonna beat these up. This is part of my triple up. I've already worn another pair and I'm beating up on those, but this is a beautiful shoe. They updated the shape and they put good care into this. Like I said a minute ago, I'm fine with the material. Love that they put the hang tag on there, but they just need to bring these back more often because these will always be in my rotation and in other people's rotation. But let me know what you think down below. Where did the white cements place in your top 10 or top 5 kicks of the year? And yeah, just want to end off saying this is a dope pair of shoes. Let me know what you think down in the comments. That concludes my top 10 video pickups of 2025. Soon I will be doing all my pickups that I had done in 2025. As I stated earlier in the video, I still haven't done reviews on all those shoes just because stuff has been hectic, but I will be doing those reviews soon. So I'd appreciate it if you guys go watch it. As well, I will have a Black Friday haul video coming up soon. Some of the items that I ordered were sent in the wrong size, but I finally got them in the correct size that I ordered them in. So please be on the lookout for that. Support those. I want to say I hope y'all's 2026 is really good and y'all get all the sneaker pickups y'all want. Until then, this is Raf's Kicks signing out. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.